SEO is dead, and there's something brand new that's replacing it. I'm going to share with you today about a brand new feature that a world-renowned AI company just released, and it's going to change the SEO landscape forever. I'm also going to show you how you can use this new feature, how to take advantage of it, and if you stay all the way to the end, I'll even show you how you can make money from it. It's still quite a bit early in the space, so if you offer a service to help businesses optimize for what's coming ahead, you potentially can make a lot of money. Let's get started. Okay, so the company that I'm talking about is OpenAI. They just released a brand new feature just a couple of days ago that they are going to be having shopping showing up in ChatGPT. So now users can go inside of ChatGPT and do research and ask them to look for anything and to shop for anything. And ChatGPT is going to show people exactly what they're looking for, give them different pricing information, and show them exactly what things they're offering. And it's very powerful. And it's also, of course, included in the mobile version. Now, let me show you exactly how this works. I did a search for over here and I said, hey, help me to find the best cell phone that's under $700. And now look what ChatGPT serves up. When you do give it a prompt and it detects that you want to shop for something, it's going to give you, the answers that you're looking for in terms of cards. And so here it is. Here's the answer to mine. They're saying, hey, check out the Google Pixel, check out the OnePlus, Samsung, and they're doing research, market research for you, and they might even be basing it on your preference if they know you have a preference for Android or iPhone. And then there's these cards over here so that you can go ahead and click on the next one over here. But as you can see over here, I am an Android user, and all of the phones that ChatGPT is recommending are on Android, and I actually know the market quite well, and these are great phones. Now, the really cool thing about this is that now if you hover over it and then you can ask about this and you could say, hey, what kind of storage capacities are on this? It doesn't even really have to make sense. As you can see, I have a lot of typos and ChatGPT still understands and it's telling you, hey, it comes in 128 gigabytes, internal storage, no micro SD slot. And it looks like that's the only storage that's available. So, hey, that's a really good thing to know. So it's really, really super helpful. And so this is an absolutely amazing feature. All of the AI engine, all super engines or all the AI chatbots are going to be offering, including ChatGPT, of course, which announced it. And there's another AI ChatGPT competitor that is also offering this. And I'm going to show that to you later on and demo that also for you. And I'll show you exactly how that works. Now, one of the things that I also wanted to show you over here is what you can actually do with these search suggestions and shopping suggestions that ChatGPT is making is you can actually click on it over here and it'll give you at the moment different places where you can buy it. So for example, here's one, you can buy it straight from Google Store, from Amazon. You click on it and it takes you directly to the page and you're able to directly, search for it and go ahead and buy it right there. Now, additionally, what is coming up in the future is you'll be able to buy it right from ChatGPT so that you don't even have to go to these third-party sites. And there's probably going to be integrations with Amazon and different shopping stores so that without leaving ChatGPT, you can just make the purchase. You'll have all the credit card information in here, and that's exactly how people will be doing shopping in the future. Now, let me show you how you can actually do shopping queries inside of ChatGPT, just in case you're interested. And what you want to do is that when you go into your ChatGPT account, and this is available for free, or if you're one of the paid tiers. So you want to click on search over here and you just say, help me to find a coffee machine for under $200 and go ahead and let it run. And as it runs, it's going to go ahead and search the web. And pretty soon it's going to give you all of the details, and it should provide also all of those card layouts that you saw with the phone query. But you just have to make sure that you have the search engines on and that you type in the kind of text. So if you say like, hey, do a review or do a search for this kind of, coffee machine or whatever, you might not get the shopping version, but you have to kind of give it like some kind of price point or show an intention that you want to buy something so that it understands to give you the shopping cards where you can ask, about follow-up questions when you do it puts it over here, and you can ask about anything that you want. And I think if you also type in over here, search recent and print, okay, if you put the @ symbol, you can, bring in past chats and stuff. So that's also pretty helpful. Now, this is bad news for Google because basically all of these AI search tools like ChatGPT and another one that I'm going to be showing you a little bit later on is basically going to be taking away more and more of the SEO and more of the search engine results from Google. And we're already seeing a lot of people doing that. I mean, I can't even tell you enough about how many people that I know in my circles that basically are pulling out their phones, and instead of going to Google, they're typing in saying, "Hey chat," and typing in their queries or saying in their queries on their phone. And there's more bad news for Google, and that is it just lost an antitrust suit against it, and it was pretty devastating, a pretty big blow. And basically, over here, it says when you type in Google loses antitrust, it says Google loses a major antitrust case in which it was found to have illegally monopolized the market for online advertising technology. The ruling, which was a second major antitrust loss for Google, found that the company's practices in this market substantially harmed publishers and users, and the case brought by the U.S. Department of Justice involved Google's ad exchanges and publishers and servers. And the judge in the case, U.S. District Court for the Eastern District of Virginia, found that Google had manipulated auctions and restricted competitors. Now, did you notice something over here? It says this is the second major antitrust loss for Google. Guess what? There's a pattern here. Google has been monopolizing and has created an illegal monopoly when it comes to search engines and to monopolizing this space. And basically, now it's in the crosshairs of the government, and there's more to come. So what does this mean for Google? A little bit more over here is that the U.S. Department of Justice is advocating for Google to sell its Chrome browser. So Chrome itself, which is one of the major divisions of Google, basically the U.S. Department of Justice is advocating for Google to sell it off. And there's already some people that are already saying that, hey, we want to buy it, including ChatGPT and some other people that have raised their hand and said, hey, if Chrome is for sale, we want to buy it. We want to put a bid in. Now, there's another reason why SEO is dying, and that's because of one of the things that Google came up with is this thing called the search generative experience. So over here, you see Google Search Generative Experience is an experimental feature in Google Search that uses generative AI to provide quick, clear overviews of search topics, often without needing to click on individual web pages. There it is. You don't need to click on individual web pages. So basically over here, Google itself on its own search engine has realized that this is exactly what users want. And they don't want to sit there and have to go through all these search engines and to click one-on-one to find the answers. They just want to give it over here. And guess what? Even this actually isn't even that great of an answer. When you can compare it to ChatGPT and you can get these long form searches and getting done and get deep research and get all this stuff done and given to you in a nice interface, that is such a better experience than going through this old way of having these pages with links to websites and stuff on them. It's just not what people are looking for anymore, and it cuts you time. It saves people time, and people always want to save time and money. And so definitely all these AI companies having the front on Google. And even though Google does offer AI, their AI is still doing search engines and trying to hold on to the old way of doing things. And the writing is on the wall. SEO is going to change dramatically. And in just a few minutes, I'm going to show you what's going to be replacing it and how you can be ready for it. And it's not just ChatGPT that is offering this web research to do shopping for you. Claude just recently announced that now Claude can search the web. It hasn't been able to in the past, but now it can. It still doesn't offer these shopping experiences yet, but you can be sure that it's going to want to offer the same kind of experiences on its platform as the others so that it can compete with ChatGPT. So while it does have the ability to do web searches now, shopping is on the horizon. But another tool that is gaining ground that already has the ability to do shopping for you is Perplexity. And so over here, here's Perplexity AI. And I'm going to use a tool that I have on my computer called Whisperflow, where I can just speak and it can just type for me and give me the correct punctuation. So I'll just say over here, help me to find bikes underneath $500. And there it is. It typed it out for me with the correct punctuation and everything. And now it's going to go ahead and do the search. And you can see over here that there's a shopping tab. And in the shopping tab, you can basically interact with it. And Perplexity already has the ability to buy it inside of its tool over here, and you can buy it inside of Perplexity. It's called Buy with Pro. I have the Pro version. I'm a subscriber of this. I think they have a great product, so it's really cool. But you can see the images, you can see sources, you can see where it got information from. A much, much better search engine experience than the traditional Google way of just having a list of links and web pages to traditional websites. So this is the way that SEO is slowly changing over time and dying because, hey, you know what? People are not wanting to go the traditional routes anymore. And there are these AI tools and these AI experiences that are replacing it and changing it dramatically. So now, how can you make money with this? Well, the old way was basically optimizing for search engine optimization. So now you no longer need to do that, or it's going to be dying. You can still continue to do it, but you know what? You saw that everybody is talking about how their clicks to their website is going down every single month because people don't actually click anymore. They can get all the results from the search engines and from all the AI tools. So now instead of search engine optimization, you can do something that's called LLM optimization. And if you will position yourself maybe to offer a service where you can help companies to optimize their products and services for LLMs, which is the large language models for AI instead of for SEO, you're going to win big time, and you will position yourself as a first mover in the space, and you can potentially make a lot of money. So LLM optimization is a thing now. And you can actually read this on ChatGPT or any of the AIs about, hey, how can you help, companies to get their products and services to show up in LLMs, large language models and AI tools just like this, and where you can get all the information that they need and to make sure that they have all the information about their products on their website so that when they come to follow up and ask follow-up questions like this, that they're going to get all the answers and they can show up competitively. So this is going to be the new way for people to win with LLM optimization. And potentially, if you offer a service like this, you can make a lot of money. Now, if you need help with getting your website ready for LLMs and for AI, and you need help with either revamping your current website or getting a brand new website for a brand new startup or idea that you have, my team at Swiftpress Support has been doing this for more than 15 years, and we've been around. And so we'd love to help you with your next project. So you can go to swiftpresssupport.com and check us out. So what are your thoughts about the topic? Is SEO dying? Do you agree? Do you see the writing on the wall, or do you think SEO is still going to be around? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. And if you're not subscribed to this channel, go ahead and subscribe right now, because I offer new videos just like this about websites, landing pages, and all things that have to do with WordPress and AI every single week. And I'll see you in the next video.